What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Plix and today I'm going to be bringing you some tips and tricks for Fortnite's Battle Royale mode. Let's get into it. Alright, starting off with tip number 1, you're going to want to memorize 1, 2, maybe even 3 locations on the map, because that will help you navigate a lot more confidently in the surrounding area. You're going to know where chests are, you're going to know where guns spawn, maybe even where people typically hide out or bunker down in, and you can avoid those places. For instance, I have Loot Lake memorized as well as Moisty Mire. Loot Lake, I typically hit this watchtower over here, and there's normally a chest on top of it, and then I go to a shack, and then I go inside the house. And all of these locations typically have chests, and they're increasing my odds for getting shield potions, for getting med kits, for getting really good guns, which is going to increase my chances of surviving and making it to the late game. Chests are one of the most important things to look for in Battle Royale because they can contain such valuable equipment. They can give you those shield potions and med kits, which I said earlier are super important, but they can also give you those really good guns. You can get legendary guns that do more damage. You just never know what you're going to get in a chest, but you know you're going to get something that you can use. So this is the third out of the fourth location that I normally check at Loot Lake. I don't think I check the fourth one right now, but on the way back I do check it. Now I'm going to the north because I know of 2 to 3 more chests that we can check out. Alright, for tip number 2, you're going to want to build cover anytime you get in a firefight. That's super important. It forces them to burn their bullets hitting your buildings and provides cover for yourself. I don't do that right away because I thought I could get an easy shot off of him. He was crouched, and for some reason it didn't hit. I'm not really sure why. But you see how he's building cover now. It's very smart to do. It forces me to use my bullets on pretty much nothing. While he can just hide and let me burn through my clip. As soon as he fires at me, I build up because I don't want to take any damage, and then I keep laying down the pressure. Pressuring them is super important. Looks like he rushes me. I think he ran out of bullets, so it was an easy kill. Got the med kit and moved on. For tip number 3, don't move in a straight line. It would be very easy if you're just running in a straight line for a sniper to line up a shot and take you out. So don't run in a straight line. Pro tip, you can't shoot through windows. Did not know that until that happened. Thought maybe this would work, but it didn't. So don't try and shoot through windows. What you should try and do though is get on top of high ground anytime you're fighting someone. It's going to give you a lot of advantages, and there's really not too many disadvantages, especially when you go later on to having the high ground. So just remember, high ground is super important, especially in the late game. For the 5th tip, don't take every shot. Seriously, you don't have to kill everyone. And that's totally fine. This isn't whoever kills the most people win. This is whoever's the last one alive wins. You can see that guy was running, zigzagging, wasn't sure where he was going to go. So I decided, no, I'll heal up and maybe try and take another shot later on. Here's a little tip for sniping. When you're watching someone and you aren't really sure when they're going to stop moving, they're kind of sporadic, but you have the jump on them, wait for them to lift their weapon. That means they're aiming down it, and it's an easy shot. Alright, for the last tip, when you get to late game, which is like when there's 4 or 5 people, including yourself, left, that's when you want to build up a base. The reason you're doing this is it's basically like claiming your territory. Nobody can really get close because if they try and run up on you, you'll have the high ground on them. There's sometimes people might try and like build over you, but you can just keep building up. You really don't have to worry about that too much. Just build up a base, you'll be safe. And once you build it up, you want to stay inside the circle. So I think here I see him go into the building, which means he's either trying to get close for some grenades or he doesn't have a way to counter it. So I just build up and get the high ground. Alright, so we're coming up towards the end of the match. As always, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to see more content, and leave a comment down below with any feedback you have or anything you want to see more of on the channel. And remember, stay awesome.
Yo!